Hey folks, I'm Dave, and welcome to the start of the Does Moon Goddess Dream of Dumplings Revival Light event! An event that was actually one of the first ones to come out in the early stages of the game's life, and also one that I'm really curious about as well. So, with that tidbit in mind, let us continue henceforth and see what this is going to be all about. Oh, it's an episode, huh? Episode 0, Moonlight Hunter. Let's have a geek. Oh, an unknown guest servant. Oh gee whiz, I wonder who it could be. Well, I think we already have a similar enough servant in our front line, so let's hit the button and continue onwards. Does Moon Goddess Dream of Dumplings Revival Light? Does it have the little episode? Yeah, it does. Episode 0, Moonlight Hunter. That was an interesting presentation for it. Whoa, Dave, why are you looking at me like that? It's like you're saying, I myself don't know, but this must be a form of happiness. Your expression is like a mixture of spiritual insight, affection, and a little pay. Has something happened? No, but... Doctor, finally! What, were you watching me? And what do you mean by finally? I didn't do anything! Hey Romani, where are the dumplings? I'm about to show footage of the moon. Let's hurry up and hit the booze, after all we've been holding out for this day. Yeah, right, that's what you say, but you've already started drinking like a fish, you lout. Wait a little while longer, Da Vinci. Not all the staff members are here yet. Alcohol? Dumplings? Dongo? I'm more interested in the booze. Huh? Dave, didn't you hear? The outdoor calendar shows it's almost the end of summer. Excuse me? Meaning it's almost time for the Moon Festival. It's said the harvest moon shall liven up conversations between friends. The date isn't exactly right, but as long as there's a beautiful full moon in the night sky, it's perfect for the Moon Festival. There's not a lot to do for fun in Chaldea, so I prepared this thinking we could use a break, but... Mash hasn't come back yet. She was getting the dumplings from food storage. She said, I'm powerful now that I've become a demi-servant, so leave it to me. Then she took off on her own. I have a bad feeling about this. Dave, go see what's up. The alarm? What's going on? This is serious, Doctor. Someone has raided our food storage. As well as the offerings we prepared for the festival and everything else. Chaldea's food reserves are nearly down to 0. What? No, seriously, what? But let's go with the second option. That aside, those glasses really look good on you, Mash. Thank you. My eyes are good, so I don't really need them, but... Okay, look around you. This is supposed to be a tense scene. No, this is not the time to discuss that. Someone raided our food storage. Who could it be? The thing is, none of the surveillance cameras picked up anything. They're not broken, but it's like all of the recorded footage has been painted over with a heart mark, so we can't see anything. The analysis team in the monitor room said... When we watched the footage, we got dizzy and fell unconscious, one right after the other. I see. This is a real pickle. A pickle? Leonardo, have you got bonkers too? Oh, pardon me, I was just having a bit of fun. But anyway, Romani, take a look at this singularity. 3 minutes ago, someone ray-shifted to France. That must have been the cause of the alarm. Ray-shift with no authorization and solo? You're saying the culprit escaped by ray-shifting? I can't imagine a servant capable of something like that. Good point. Right now, Chaldea doesn't exist in normal dimensions. Or a normal dimension, more like. The only ones who can go outside are Master Dave and his contracted servants. On the other hand, a contracted servant can do evil deeds. But only special and extremely powerful hero experts could bend the rules of time and space. Did you make a contract with such a powerful servant? There are no records of it as far as I know. Yes, but the order of cause and effect would be opposite, you see. We're talking about a hero expert that could bend time and space and stretch the string of possibility for eventually forming a contract. In the eventual outcome of a contract, it would be an incredibly powerful hero expert. If it finds the coordinates of Chaldea using nonsensical means like that, that's incredible. But, I see. If the culprit here is a horror expert who's willing to form a contract with Dave, then the damage we suffer wouldn't be critical. Because whatever the future, Dave wouldn't form a contract with an outright villain. Hey! Villains are pretty fun, okay? Depends on what kind of villain this person is as well. And I do have quite the collection of, evil servants. No, Doctor, the problem is that we don't have any food left. At this rate, Senpai's health management and tea time after a grill expedition can't be guaranteed. As the master servant, I propose we take measures quickly. Yeah, I guess this is not the time to be thinking. If we're out of sweet dumplings, we could just have sweet bean paste instead. Dave, for the sake of Chaldea's future, and our fun moon festival, would you go check out the situation for us? Yes, I'll go, Doctor. Anything for Romani. I knew I could count on you. That's why you're the master of Chaldea. Alright, Doctor. Please prepare for the race shift. I'll get every last sweet dumpling back. The culprit must be a divine spirit class servant that can race shift by itself. Well, some things are better left unsaid. Divine class or no, we could always bonk them if need be. Oh, it's the midriff mash. Okay, so this is like very early on in the story then. Ah, I see. Race shift is complete. This is the France we're familiar with, right? The one who raided Chaldea's storage is here? Huh, I hear something being fired nearby. Oh my, what do we have here? Master, there's a woman in strange clothes. She's holding a bow in an improper posture, firing not so effective arrows and... That's a bunch of big feet! Grah! She's fighting a pack of werewolves! What's going on here? I don't know, but let's help her! Oh my! Are you here to give me a hand, stranger? Aren't you a decisive one? I will take you up on your kind offer. Let's fight together! We can leave the phone conversation for after the battle. Right now, let's take out these bandits. Aye, let's. Shouldn't be too bad, though. Because I believe the requirement to actually participate in this event is just clearing Fuyuki. Dang, that's early, innit? Yeah! These are right mooks. Holy moly. Well, it's nice finding some mooks for a wee change. But since we have the opportunity, let's see Orion's Brave Chain. Because they did get an animation update too. At normal speed, of course. Yes, let's go. Oh gosh. The bear now attacks. And she throws her bow. That's pretty good. Okay, now that we've seen the Brave Chain, I think it's time to actually play on normal speed. By normal, I mean double speed, because that's normal for me. Yes. Boop. Right, second wave. More of the same. Maybe we'll fight a big one for the final one. We are chain though. We take those. Oh, it's still a tackle actually, her arts card, isn't it? Yeah. Huh. That's all a neat effect to go with it though, but oh! There's actually a werewolf with a decent-ish health bar. But I think just to see Orion's Noble Phantasm, just on the off chance that it has been updated, I think I'll just use a command spell. Not that we really need to do so after all, but might be something fun to do. Plus, there's no kill like overkill. Righty-ho. So, we'll just do one of these. Go to normal speeds. And then do this. Let's go, Orion. It seems to be about the same. I don't really see much of a difference, so maybe that part didn't get updated. Granted, the Noble Phantasm was always nice. Like, it was straight into the point, too. Also, oh! There were some fancy bits of dangle there. I guess that's the secondary event currency? Got quite a few of it, too. Nasu. Combat complete, but I still sense enemies nearby. Doctor, let me know the status of the surrounding... Doctor? Bad connection? I don't want to say the second option. He's such a good boy. Seems like it. We could perform a race shift to return to Chaldea from here, but... The more pressing concern is this woman. Excuse me, you're not a normal human, are you? Are you a servant? Am I a servant? Oh, you mean a heroic spirit? I know all about them. Indeed, I am a servant, the splendid hunter forever seen in the night sky. My name is Orion, that's me. Round of applause, please. You heard about her, senpai? Or heard her, senpai? What do you think? Clap, clap, clap. Wasn't Orion a guy? Well, you see, that could apply to a lot of things in Fate. Man, wasn't King Arthur a guy? Oh, wait. Wasn't Mordred a guy? Etc. etc. Truth is stranger than fiction, you know? They say that Orion was a fast-talking, no-good skirt chaser who would go after any woman he saw, but... Pigger! Pigger? Sorry, I think that's my tummy rumbling. I haven't had anything to eat in so long. Anyway, they say all kinds of mean things about Orion in the legend, but he's actually a pure-hearted, wonderful hunter. He? And I've materialized to prove just that. Well, do you believe me? She's appeared in order to repair her reputation. In other words, to correct an incorrect history. I know how you feel, Miss Orion. Your skills with a bow. I'm really confused as to how you could target effectively with that stance. But that was really impressive. You're as good as the Greek myths say. The legendary hero who never misses, who seduced the goddess Artemis. Oh my, oh dear, never misses you say? Just the brief expressions. Your stomach again? Huh? Seduced a goddess? Oh, that's true. More specifically, he made a goddess fall in love with him. By the way, Miss Orion, have you seen anyone suspicious around here? We're looking for someone who stole a large amount of provisions from our base. Suspicious people? Maybe that trio I just saw. They were running that way carrying something strange. But they were a little out of it. All the food was falling out all over the place. See those wolves gathering? They're here to get the food that fell out. Senpai, that's good information. Let's hurry and follow them. Oh, but we need to get those dumplings back, especially those super rare dumplings. I have to defend them at any cost. Huh? Super rare what? Excuse me? Did you get like limited edition dango? Oh, that's right. You don't know about it. Mixed with the other dumplings are some special ones, made by a famous Japanese shop named Nanaya Bashiya. Their taste rivals a 10,000 yen sukiyaki, and their value rivals a dozen Saints quartz. Yeah, that's a dozen. They're special. I'm not sure what I'm saying anymore. I see. I understand. Can I help then? I owe you for saving me, and I need to showcase my archery skills too. You're a master, aren't you? If you saw Ryan being useful here, I'm sure you would want a contract with her, right? That would be great. Thanks for your help, Mr. Ryan. Yeah, let's go get those dumplings. Let the hunt begin. Right, we'll pick up the rare dumplings as we chase after the thieves. This is a special mission, unlike any we've done before, but let's do our best. Yeah, you can say that again, it's certainly different. Chasing after some dango. Huh. But hey, another Mooncell automaton. Extra first is pretty good. Oh, whoops! I almost forgot to record the event shop. So without further ado, let's have a wee gander about there, shall we?
オリオンの素敵なお店にようこそ。いいわよね、こういうの。私が店主で、代理、素敵な王子様がアルバイトなの。
Oh gosh, you were trying to tell me some pokies, weren't you? You're such a bad liar. But right, so before we have a little look at some of the other menu-based stuff in the shop, let's see if you have another voice line in store for us.
いらっしゃいませ。何名様ですか？おタバコはお吸いになられますか？席にご案内します。
Don't worry, I shall commence the window shopping soon enough because there is a tutorial waiting for us. Right here. Right, so we can gather two types of dumplings through event quests, Special and Moon Dumplings. We can also equip the Moonlight Fest craft essence to increase our dumplings per drop. We can also collect special dumplings to unlock more main quests, and then we can lastly trade the event items that we gather for amazing rewards. Well, let's find out how amazing all this stuff is, shall we? Starting off with the craft essence, Moonlight Fest. Right, so it's 500 Moon Dumplings for our first copy, and what does it do? Well, it increases your critical star drop rate and your critical strength by 15%. It also increases the amount of special dumplings and moon dumplings per drop by 3. So, the very last effect is actually really useful if you want to try and just keep farming for a lot more of the event materials, because of course, that's generally how it goes for events. In terms of the event the effect outside of the event, it seems relatively underwhelming considering what we came off of, but this is one of the first event craft essences, so you can guess why they didn't really go too overboard with how it performs. Other than that though, I love the art on this one. It just looks so tranquil, and it has some mochi for that extra sweet touch, so even if this craft essence was entirely useless, I would love to get it for that art alone. Alright, so 500 for the first, 2,000 for the next, so 4 times the price, and then 5,000 moon dumplings for the last one? That's 10 times the amount! Gosh, either they things drop very abundantly, or you're probably going to be skipping out on max limit breaking this, considering the fact that this event only has a week, well, roughly remaining. But right, so we can also get a fourth copy, or a second, depending on what order and what have you go about, for 500 special dumplings. And then we can also get another copy for 1,000. This one seems a lot more reasonable in terms of how steep the price curve is. Granted, I don't know how good the drop ratio is of the special dumplings because, well, we only have a small amount to begin with. But next up is 100 Blaze of Wisdoms for 8 Moon Dumplings each. So that's actually not bad at all, because if you decide to go all the way and get all 100 at the same time for 800 of these, you could save all of these experience cards for a future servant, which I would end up doing, but I did get Orion, so I may just end up spending all 100 on them. But then we also have 100 Fire Wisdoms for 400 Moon Dumplings if you decide to go all the way. And then, of course, there's things like the Foos, which are about 800 per batch. And then we have Hearts of the Foreign Gods. Oh my, okay. So for those who have Berlin and what have you, I can bet that this is probably your first target, huh? And then there's Phoenix Feathers that I'm definitely going to want to stock up on because I did not farm them in abundance on the prior events that had some pretty good drop rates on them. I was silly enough, and I was thinking, you know, I didn't really need them. But now, I kind of do, because I started getting some servants that actually use them. That's how it goes though, huh? But after that, we do have Forbidden Pages, so for your support casters and just, well, various other servants in general, this might be pretty good too, because I also believe that Merlin needs them as well, and that's a servant that a lot of people are probably trying their dangest to max out. But oh, Claws of Chaos. Yeah, I really need some of these. I have a 0. And then Serpent Jewels, I have quite a few of those. Deadly Poisonous Needles, I don't have access to them yet, as I've yet to really continue onwards through Babylonia. And then we have Archer Monuments, Rider Monuments, Assassin Monuments, and then likewise of their PCs. And then, of course, we can exchange for their various dumplings. And then Cupid. Okay, so this event shop is actually pretty dang good. If I could clear it, I certainly would, at least when it comes to Ascension materials and the embers. I would love to get those too. And of course, foos. I guess everything besides clearing out the craft essence, because that's very, very expensive. But yeah, that does it for window shopping. Now let's actually purchase something just to see if you have any new lines.
交換するのね。はいどうぞ。
Okay, anything else?
交換するときに手を握ると男はイチコロって聞いたんだけど本当かしら。
Some guys do like hand holding, yes, but okay, that does it for the event shop. So, anyway, folks, thank y'all for watching this episode of Fate's Grand Order, and I'll see y'all next time as we continue on our hunt for dumplings. Ta-ta for now.